Whoa! We have a lot more people here than we did last time we did this. So instead of workshopping something in particular, let's just have to stab at the whole thing and get some context as to who's doing what. Cozy, that's a good one. It's like a beer cozy. I think it's really warm, it's very cuddly, it's like a hug. Or you might put a baby to sleep in it. Well, currently I think we woke up the baby. Let's review the dynamic. And also the role of these tones, the very last pitch of these first four bars, we have that suspension. And if you've had Dr. Cohen, maybe you've heard him say, we need to know where we came from, we need to know where we are, and we need to know where we're going. So that last pitch, we know it's a suspension, but because of where it's going, it's double functional. It's also leading back. It's a suspension resolution, but it's also a leading tone that wants to be resolved at the same time. On the contrary. So instead of ending our sentence, let's carry it on. So 1 more time. We have these two chamber-like instances going on. And they're very different in their instrumentation and their tonalities. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. But with the horn and euphonium dance that's going on there, our tone shifts. It's not so cozy anymore. It's gotten a little colder. So there's this balance throughout this between warmth and cold. And so let's try to lean into those sounds. A, please. Something did not feel quite right there. We pick it up 8 before B when the trombones come in. The staggered B as well. staggered entrances of the same material, and it's like you pulled the trumpet stop out of an organ, and you have this one hand doing it, so it should be matching qualities and levels, so listening to how the previous entrance sounded and trying to match that. So this trumpet section is like one instrument voice. C again, please. Yeah.
One thing that is tricky in the fifth bar of C, those who are playing, is that there are some guys playing quarter notes, and there are some playing ta ta ta. Both are true, so make sure that the ta 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 and the quarter notes are absolutely aligned. Otherwise, it sounds like a mistake, right? So make sure the quarter note is solid and the dotted quarter and the eighth note is super clear.
Yeah.
So it doesn't sound like a mistake.
And trombones at C, you have that new marking, sonor, maybe. Think about why this is happening now and how your sound needs to change from how you were playing before. There's something's different here. So let's hear it. C, everybody. For you guys. 60 and 46, those are our two big fortissimo moments. Which one is our climax? They're both built very similarly. They both have this build-up going into them. They both land on a forte before. But which one is the climax of these?
Can we play both and see what happens?
And the first one at 46, make sure we're coming down a little bit when we push into that fortissimo. Yeah.
Where's 46?
Good question. C, going up to that fortissimo, that is 46. So the two sections would be starting at C and then starting at D. We have our two build-ups to these fortissimo moments.
So are we starting at C or are we starting on where?
Let's start at the fifth bar of C when the trumpets come in.
And Jefferson, make sure you cover all your space with the baton. I feel that you are a little bit in a hurry and they are pushing the tempo, slowing down. I think that in that piece is desirable to kind of slow down a little bit. So yeah, don't hurry. Don't be in a hurry.
Not going to. So what's the climax? Any votes? Yep. 6 before 89.
6 before E.
E. 6 before E is a good one.
So
to say.
60.
Yes,
That
that
is
is
60.
60. Da, do, da, da, do, da, do, da, da. Anyone else have thoughts? Is that what we want to go with?
So any votes for 47? So this is 60 for D. Any votes for 47 as a climax? No? Everybody's voting for 60? Okay,
Cool.
cool.
I agree with you. The piece does not. The program notes in the piece suggest otherwise. But so now we have to play and figure out how we differentiate them in our playing. Telling the audience, recognizing that one is a climax and one isn't. So I have to keep that in mind when we do it. And one thing I want to try is for the first fortissimo, that happens at 47, is taking that decrescendo at D and doing it a bar earlier. Because it feels like that whole phrase comes to its conclusion a bar before D. And starting that decrescendo earlier could also help take some of the power away from that section, and then we can get it in seconds. So we got a little bit of time left. Let's run at C, and let's see if we can make a difference.
See?
C.
Okay. The beat before, let's try something different. The beat before 47,
Yes.
can we stretch that beat?
Like
Da,
10.
da, dee, and no one breath, take a breath between bar lines. If you take a breath toward 47, you fail this course. No, worse. You don't have birthday cake. Yeah, you don't have birthday cake. If you bring that between 46 and 47. Yeah, because that breaks the show.
Okay. Okay. C. Then we'll probably go to section levels.
C. C for section.
Big difference.
need to work on this final chorus. The new is changing the intonation from the. Okay, but it's sounding great, but the whole room is another story, right?
It's very good though. It's fun.
Yeah. Thank you guys, good job. I will see you on Friday. Take a look at the schedule, be prepared. Thank you. Now let's go to sectionals. Thanks everybody. Good job.